everything is completely backwards. Because their destiny is destruction. Their God is in their stomach. Their glory is in their shame. Lord have mercy. Does that not describe the way our world is going? Yeah. Here's the essence of it. Their mind is on earthly things. Here's one thing that has just come back to me time and time again as I'm thinking about this. And just think about this principle as we go through this passage. We tend, as human beings, to live reactively. Don't we? We just kind of go along and wait for stuff to happen. And when it happens, we react. And how do we react? But the way we react is simply based upon the programming that's going on in here. So one person might react with anger, with impatience, with a whole lot of stuff that just kind of happens because this happened to me, that happened to me, and we just sort of wait for stuff to happen. But there is a proactive stance that Paul is teaching in this passage where we don't just sit back and wait for stuff to happen. There is something that we actively engage our minds so that we are prepared for things. And we're moving ahead and we're laying hold of what God has given to us. We understand stuff's going to come against us. We understand we're going to have opposition to that. We understand there's things in here that God needs to change. But we're not sitting around waiting for life to happen and stuff to happen in our day and then reacting and then justifying that and just living that kind of a life. My God, if you and I don't control our thinking, something else will. You know what I'm talking about? If we just let life happen, I'll tell you, there's a master programmer out there called the devil who will trample on your mind and mine and bring us into all kinds of bondage that God wants to set us free from. Man, you look at the world, you look at the news, this affects everybody, but I'll tell you, there's more and more and more. We are seeing stuff jump into the news where you can tell people have just been, their minds have been so trampled on that they've gone off into what we would term insanity. The truth is, living according to the values of this world and doing its thing, thinking the way they think, if you look at it from the standpoint of eternity, that's all insanity. For me to live just to please my flesh and say that's what life is about and then die and face God in the judgment, what's sad about that? See, the values are completely backwards to the way reality is. Oh, how merciful God is to want to save us from all of that. But these are some of the practical side of it, because asserting these doctrines, expressing the theology of the gospel is wonderful. I mean, if we don't come to a place where we live like people who are enjoying the fruits of the gospel,